Successful day fishing on Glimpse Lake. We caught some trout and now we're gonna do a bit of a fish fry. John, what are you doing here to the trout?
Oh, I'm just butterflying them so that they sit nice and even and cook evenly on the in the cast iron frying pan.
Adding salt and pepper to the butterfly trout. Well, this is really exciting. I'm introducing you to my second cousin, Maqsud, back here, avid fisherman. He was out on the lake with me today and we caught, what was it, 5 or 6 trout?
Yeah, we returned a few back to the wild to get big.
And Maqsud's gonna show me how he pan fries his trout in the cast iron pan. All right, Maqsud, walk us through what we're doing here.
All right, well, here's our rainbow trout caught just this morning with the expertise of John Muhammad, who was earlier butterflying these and put salt and pepper on them. I cleaned them. We all caught them, including Paula.
I caught the biggest, I think.
No, I did. And now they're all ready. Cleaning them is the hard part, but now is the easy part. So we've got a very nice cast iron skillet here. I call it home skillet. Just kidding, that was a joke. And we're gonna get the olive oil all. So we're gonna save some of this to put back in a little bit later. Then we're gonna put a little bit of garlic underneath. And then we're gonna put the fish face down
Okay.
on there. And we might have to do these in a couple different shifts.
It's the problem when you catch so many.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have. So, well, also when you catch a small one, it helps fit in the pan. But look at that.
So when do you decide that you're gonna pan fry versus putting something in the oven?
Well, cast iron is a good way to pan fry them. And especially if you're out back in the country camping and then you have a little skillet pan fry. But sometimes at home, instead of butterflying them, we leave them whole, cleaned and whole, and then you can stuff them and wrap them and then barbecue them. And that works good for campfires as well.
You wrap them in tin foil?
Yes.
Nice.
And that's an easy way to do it. And then you just open the foil and have at it with a fork, out in the country.
Yeah.
Because they are a bit labor intensive to eat, as everyone might know. If you've eaten trout, they can be quite bony, but the meat is delicious, especially fresh caught.
Oh, nice.
Remember, it's butterfly down one side of the backbone. So there's a thick section there. Just keep pressing that one down the center so it cooks evenly. Kind of even splits apart a little bit sometimes. Splits apart a little more. I can see you can come here and you can see the pink is turning white.
Right.
There, so pretty soon you're going to flip them, and then when they're done, they'll cook the rest of the time. It cooks with thick ones can take a little longer, but the small one is done soon.
It smells so good with the garlic in there. What's your, or do you have a favorite type of fish to eat and a favorite type of fish to catch?
We live in Northern California where we catch a lot of striped bass, and striped bass makes for excellent fish tacos. Oh. And that's one of our favorites. Nice. Halibut, of course, is great as well. But we have to travel to catch halibut from where we live.
I was going to ask you wouldn't be catching halibut down there, would you?
No, we have to go to the Bay Area or North Coast.
Oh gosh, that looks great. Let's see.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
That's going to be done soon. And then turn it down so that I can get the sizzle going away a little bit. So we're going to turn it back up. Just didn't want the garlic to get burned. So it's nice and brown. The first chunks are put in. The last ones are going to get brown, and then they taste like roasted garlic chunks on your grilled salmon.
Perfect. And because we saw Netta teaching me how to do the curried eggplant last night, do you do a curried fish at all?
We do, but not this type of fish. If this was too bony. So like big chunks of halibut or bass
But
or
thicker.
even salmon. But so a lot of times they do the boneless chunks and make pakora. You know, the batter
Yes.
fried
And it holds
garbanzo bean
together?
flour. Yeah, well, yes.
yeah.
It does. Halibut
nice.
works really well for that. So fish pakora are a big thing along rivers in Southeast Asia and Pakistan. Okay, we're starting to pull some of them off now. The small one is done with the knot.
Beauty.
So the big ones are done too.
And what
So
are you
we
looking
can
for?
see
Is just a
let's do this right there.
nice.
And then I'm going to look at the cross section here, the thick part,
And so with
Nice
trout,
brown.
you leave the skin on. And
yeah, actually, your brother John and I, we eat the skin. We were talking about that. So I scaled them also because some people like to eat the skin. So when you eat the skin, you scale them, and then the skin is very nutritious. And so these have been washed and then scaled, and then the skin is fried, and it's delicious. You know, like
Yeah.
people have those, you know, rinds that are fried and such. There's a salmon skin that's fried, and the people would eat them things like dishes of it now.
yeah.
I believe. So look at that.
Beautiful. Next for the next one. And this is going to go on top.
Yeah. To let the pan neutralize and get all this out,
Do some lemon.
and then I'll squeeze some lime on that.
Do you squeeze lemon or lime?
Lemon usually.
Lemon.
Sorry, I said lime.
Yeah.
Yeah, lemon. I like to neutralize
So-
the panning and take all this stuff out, so there's not like burnt chunks.
What do you
in
mean
the
by
next batch.
neutralize the pan? Like bring it back down to room
Yeah.
temperature?
Well, no, not that, like clean wise.
Gotcha,
Get all
okay.
the fragments out, most
Yeah.
of them, so that you don't have burnt chunks in with the other chunks.
So you obviously know how to cook too, Maqsud. I mean, this isn't just a quick fish fry. We've got some plating going on here.
Yeah, I learned from my mom when I went to college, and then lots of roommates that went to culinary school, and then starving students. We wanted to eat good food, so you learn to cook.
Okay, the last step.
All right, just gonna add some fresh squeezed lemon, and then we're just gonna pick it with some forks and get the backbone out and eat.
Awesome.